I now give the floor to the Permanent Representative of South Africa.
Thank you, Mr. President. South Africa welcomes the convening of this meeting under the presidency of France, appropriately held at ministerial level. We align ourselves with the statement delivered by the Republic of Uganda on behalf of the Non-Aligned Movement. Mr. President, the latest bombardments by Israel are unprecedented in scale, violating international law, including international humanitarian law, overtly targeting humanitarian personnel, hindering humanitarian aid, the denial of basic services, food and water, as a weapon of war, as well as the wanton destruction of Gaza's infrastructure. What is disturbing is that each time we meet, the situation becomes worse, and our words and actions are being ignored by a state that has signed the charter, which we are all bound to. This brutal approach by Israel shows disregard for the successful ceasefire arrangement that saw the most progress regarding the objective of the return of hostages kidnapped by Hamas, acts of terror which South Africa condemned from the onset. This only leads us to believe that Israel's intentions are consistent with the acts of genocide and further grave violation of international law. Mr. President, Israel's continued violation of UN Security Council Resolution 2334 of 2016, and particularly the continued expansion of illegal Israeli settlements, land confiscation, and home demolitions in the West Bank, shows further indifference to and active undermining of the legally binding decision of this Council. There must be accountability for all of the atrocities, the ongoing genocide, violation of human rights, and war crimes committed against the Palestinian people. South Africa and several other member states have thus opted to resort to international judicial mechanisms, including at the ICJ and the ICC, to seek justice for the people of Palestine. We wish to also bring to the attention of the member states a document entitled Public Dossier of Openly Available Evidence on the state of Israel's acts of genocide against the Palestinians in Gaza as of 4th February 2025. This document was submitted by South Africa to the President of the Security Council on 28 February 2024. The dossier, with the document number S/2025-130, contains publicly available material collected by South Africa evidencing genocidal conduct by Israel against Palestinians in Gaza. We encourage member states and other interested parties to access and read this report. Mr. President, no one state can be allowed to breach international law and at the same time call on others to abide by it. We must be decisive in our resolve to hold those responsible for the violation of international law accountable without exception. The Council must act now, not only in the interest of international peace and security, but to protect those innocent people most in need at this time when an abominable affront on our collective humanity is unfolding before our eyes. I thank you.